Ser and estar. Two verbs, one translation, to be. This is the first and biggest challenge every single Spanish learner will face. Sound familiar? How do you know when to use ser and when to use estar? Why is it such a big deal? Because this, yo soy aburrido, means I am a boring person. And this, yo estoy aburrido, means I am bored right now. One wrong word, and you've insulted yourself. This is the #1 mistake that stops beginners from sounding natural. The solution: forget the confusing permanent versus temporary rule you've heard. It's only 50% correct, and it will confuse you. In this video, we are not just memorizing, we are understanding.
We are going to give you the 2 real golden rules that native speakers use. One rule for ser and one rule for estar. By the end of this video, you will know exactly when to say soy and when to say estoy. Let's start.
The verb ser, the verb of essence. All right, let's make this simple. Here is the golden rule for ser. You use ser to describe the essence of something, its identity, its core characteristics, what it is. If it answers, "What is this?" it probably uses ser. The easiest way to remember this is the acronym DOCTOR.
D for description. For example,
Ella es alta.
O for occupation.
Yo soy estudiante.
C for characteristic.
Tú eres inteligente.
T for time or date.
Son las dos.
O for origin.
Nosotros somos de México.
And R for relationship.
Él es mi hermano.
Description, occupation, characteristic, time, origin, relationship. All of these define the essence of something. Now, let's look at the conjugations, the forms you will be practicing.
Yo soy. Tú eres. Él es. Ella es. Usted es. Nosotros somos. Ellos son. Ustedes son.
That's the list. Ready to practice using the doctor rules? Let's go.
Here is how the drill works. I am going to show you an incomplete sentence in Spanish, along with its English translation at the bottom. You will have 3 seconds to fill in the blank with the correct conjugation of ser. Say it out loud. Then, I will give you the right answer and the doctor logic behind it. Remember, for this first round, we are only using the verb ser. Let the practice begin.
Tú eres inteligente.
The C in doctor. Personality traits that define your essence always use ser. And for tú, the form is eres.
Ellos son mis amigos.
The R in doctor in plural. For ellos, we use son.
Yo soy de México.
The O in doctor. Where you are from is part of your identity. And for yo, the form is soy.
Los coches son rojos.
The D in doctor for an object. Since coches is plural, we use son.
Son las 3 de la tarde.
The T in doctor. For any time other than una, we use the plural son.
Él es mi hermano.
The R in doctor. How people are connected to each other. So for él, we use es.
Ella es alta.
The D in doctor. We use ser because we are describing a physical characteristic. And for ella, the form is es.
Ustedes son estudiantes.
The O in doctor or role. For ustedes, the form is always son.
¿De dónde eres tú?
The O in doctor, asking for origin, so for tú, we use eres.
Nosotros somos valientes.
The C in doctor for a group. For nosotros, we use somos.
Yo soy profesor.
The O in doctor, it defines what I am professionally. So for yo, we use soy.
Hoy es lunes.
The T in doctor, date and days of the week always use ser. We use the singular form es. Phew, that was intense, right? Before we continue, I have a quick confession. When I was learning English, this topic drove me crazy. I couldn't understand why you use the same word for soy, identity, and estoy, location. I used to think, why is English so confusing? So if you feel a little tired or confused right now, don't worry, it is completely normal. Your brain is learning to see the world in two colors instead of one. The fact that you are still here means you are doing a great job. You have conquered the first half, essence. Now, are you ready for the second half? Let's master the verb of condition, estar. The verb estar, the verb of condition. All right, here is the golden rule for estar. You use estar to describe the condition or state of something. Not what it is, identity, but how it is, where it is, or what it is doing right now. The acronym for estar is place. P for position.
El libro está en la mesa.
L for location.
Yo estoy en casa.
A for action. The ing form is working.
Ella está trabajando.
C for condition.
La puerta está cerrada.
And E for emotion.
Nosotros estamos felices.
Position, location, action, condition, emotion. All of these are states or conditions, not permanent essence. Now let's look at the conjugations for estar. Pay attention to the accents.
Yo estoy. Tú estás. Él está. Ella está. Usted está. Nosotros estamos. Ellos están. Ustedes están.
Ready to practice using the place rules? Let's go. Now, I'll show you the sentence and the English translation. You have 3 seconds to call out the correct conjugation before I reveal the answer and the place logic behind it. Don't forget those accents we just talked about. Let's jump right into it.
¿Dónde están ustedes?
The L in place, asking for location in plural, for ustedes, we use están.
Yo estoy hablando.
The A in place, in action happening right now. The yo form is estoy.
Las ventanas están abiertas.
The C in place, a state or condition in plural. For las ventanas, we use están.
Yo estoy en el banco.
The L in place, location always uses estar, and for yo, the form is estoy.
Tú estás feliz.
The E in place, feelings and moods are states, so we use estar. For tú, the form is estás.
Nosotros estamos sentados.
The P in place, physical position. For nosotros, the form is estamos.
La puerta está cerrada.
The C in place. The door isn't essence closed, it's just in that state right now. For singular, la puerta, we use está.
El libro está en la mesa.
The P in place, it describes where the object is placed right now. For a singular object, we use está.
Ellos están preocupados.
The E in place, a collective emotion or mental state. For ellos, use están.
Ella está comiendo.
The A in place, we use estar for ongoing actions, the ing in English, and for ella, the form is está.
You did it! You stopped guessing. You stopped saying yo soy aburrido when you just wanted to say you were bored. Most people struggle with ser and estar for years because they follow the temporary versus permanent lie. But now, you have the doctor and the place keys. You have the logic to master the two most important verbs in the Spanish language. You have the map, and now, se acabó el inglés. Apagamos los subtítulos mentales. ¡Felicidades! Si llegaste hasta aquí, significa que ya no eres un principiante que repite frases de memoria. Ahora eres alguien que entiende la estructura profunda del idioma. Has dominado la base y eso te pone por delante del 90% de los estudiantes que se rinden cuando las reglas se ponen difíciles. Como premio por tu esfuerzo, te tengo un regalo especial. He preparado una guía definitiva de ser y estar con todos los ejemplos de doctor y place que vimos hoy, resumidos para que los consultes en un segundo. Puedes descargarla totalmente gratis en el enlace que te dejé abajo en la descripción. Úsala cada vez que tengas una duda. Y ahora, tu misión. Vamos a ver si realmente lo entendiste. Quiero que escribas 2 frases aquí abajo en los comentarios. Una usando ser para describir tu esencia o identidad. Y otra usando estar para decirnos cómo te sientes o dónde estás ahora mismo. Yo personalmente estaré corrigiendo sus frases para asegurarme de que la lógica haya quedado clara. Ah, una cosa más antes de irte. Hoy aprendiste a decir yo soy o yo estoy. Pero, ¿sabes si es un problema o una problema? ¿Es el agua o la agua? Si fallas en el género y los plurales, tu español siempre sonará forzado. Por eso, en el próximo video, vamos a destruir la confusión de los artículos y te enseñaré el sistema de las banderas para que nunca más dudes si una palabra es masculina o femenina. Suscríbete y activa la campana para no perdértelo. La lógica gana la memoria. Soy Max y esto es Español Descomplicado. Nos vemos en la próxima clase.